What up, girls? Today we are talking about a Gemini man, and you don't want those problems because those are the men that women wind up on snapped about, okay? Straight chopped to the dome. But then again, no one's probably really interested in these men. You know, I'm a Taurus Barbie girl. I talk about Taurus men, but I have to save someone and help someone because I don't want you to wind up in jail. So let's take a shot together. It is 15 inches of snow here. I don't know how I'm handling it, and I don't know how I'm making it. So toast to you before we get into this Gemini, because help me help you, okay? I normally rinse my stuff off. What is this, a Pepsi? It's yellow, so it might have some lemon in it, but look at this. So a Gemini man, when he meets you, right, is so much different than a Taurus man because Taurus men have convinced themselves that they are good guys, even though they're not. But they want to be, they just have a different approach about it. They blame the woman if they could just find the right woman. But the minute you expose who you are and how weak you are, they're going to take advantage of it, all while being really nice to you and figuring out how to use you or gain something from you at the same time. And they are normally in love with someone who doesn't want them, just like I had to get a restraining order on my Taurus. But hey, I'm not trying to get into the Taurus thing. Today we're talking about a Gemini. You know, this is what it tastes like. You know, on Easter, those like yellow things you pull out of a... Anyway, it's like a little duck thing, whatever. So the Gemini man is the biggest liar, the biggest slut, the biggest excuse maker, the biggest man that takes no accountability for his actions. They normally really dress nice. They like to have a lot of nice things, nice cars, to impress women just to sleep with them. They don't care about marriage. They don't care about... I don't even want to get into the kids thing because I want to attack people parenting. But at the same time, you will save yourself so much headache never dealing with a Gemini because his main goal is just to get you in bed. After he's gotten you in bed, he's not going to play it off. He's not going to call you. He's not going to act like he still wants you. That one time sleeping with him is good enough. He's going to do whatever he can to get the cookie, and then after he gets the cookie, it does not matter. So it doesn't matter if you're a good woman at home, if you're a bad woman at home, if you cook, if you clean. You can give this man the world. You can give him sex 5 times a day. You can go out, bring women into the house. That's your business. If you do it, whatever you do to make him happy sexually, it will never ever work because all they want is one woman after another. It's like a void cannot be fulfilled. So don't get fooled by them because they are charming, but they are very selfish. And it's 2 of them, okay? It is 2 of a Gemini man, of a Gemini man, and they don't care about you. It's only about them and conquering the next woman. That is it. So let me give you an example, right? They will sleep with a monster. And you're like, damn, I gotta compete with a damn monster? I mean, not compete like it looks, but like, I can't just have a normal cheating thing going on. You mean to tell me you're gonna sleep with a monster from another universe and then I gotta worry about having a monster disease on top of that? No, that's not fair. And this is why Gemini men get stole on, hit, beat down, because they're really, 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 they don't care if you're pretty. They don't care about lashes. As a matter of fact, the uglier you are, the more they want to sleep with you just to get you, just to have power over you, just so you can buy them things, just so they can use you, just so they can feel accomplished. They get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and seriously, like that's all they want. So I'm telling you, girls, I read through a text one time of a Gemini's phone, narcissistic. The girl's like, hey, I don't see you on Sundays. Do you have a wife? I don't got time to answer these questions. Clearly, you're not down for me, and you're not the woman I want, and you're not this, and you're not that. What? Because I'm asking, do you have a wife? But he avoided the question though. You see what I'm saying? So stay clear. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this video because I have other videos to make, because I heard I'm being selfish because I'm holding information out and I'm not helping as much as I could about Taurus people. I still take calls every day. I'm still getting paid. I'm still in the mix when it comes to Taurus men. I just haven't did a lot of videos. I think once the girl tried to commit suicide over the phone about a Taurus man, I was like, oh child, this shit is getting heavy. So a Gemini man, it is all about them. And you would think, right? Okay, well, if I'm nice to him, then he will do this and he'll realize that I'm the one. No, the nicer you are, the more they're gonna dog you, the more they're gonna be mean, the more they're gonna take advantage. As a matter of fact, when you're mean, when you run, because for 5 months, I was out. They won't even let you enjoy your new life. Say they cheat on you, right? And you're like, I'm out. You don't have a right to leave them. They don't feel like that's a good enough excuse to leave. They feel like you wanted to leave anyway. That's the manipulation tactic. I do not like this light. Those are the loft lights. But that's the manipulation tactic. Like, oh, you must want to leave anyway. You must got a man. Why are you doing this? They will blow you up, stalk you, fight you, call your friends, call your family, all while sleeping with about 2-3 other girls that they're entertaining. The amount of women that these men have to have, and even the women too, let's not get it twisted. The women Geminis are very promiscuous because it's 2 of them. They really don't feel like they're doing nothing wrong. And that's why, because they have the personality thing, and that's why a Gemini man can have a woman and a wife and kids at home. Marry her, okay? Marry this woman and still cheat, have so many different women and really don't think anything's wrong with it. And if she tries to file for divorce, he's the type that will stalk her, hurt her, get mad at her for standing up for herself and leaving. So stay the F-U-C-K away from a Gemini man. I ain't never told you nothing wrong. And guess what? I will never tell you nothing wrong. If you want to be cheated on, if you want to be lied to, if you want to be dogged, get yourself a Gemini man, because they will never, ever stop. And then they're delusional. Like, think about who's a Gemini. I know Tupac was a Gemini. Trump's a Gemini. All of the fire starters of the world and all of the shit starter and all of the delusional people. Look at Kanye. He want to move right by Kim, but be in another country cheating. Like, boy, like, it's just so much that'll drive you crazy. Save yourself the headache, because it will never stop. If you catch him, if you don't catch him, and this is universal throughout the United States of America, Greece, Turkey, Asia. I bet you if I talk to an Asian woman right now, I bet you the Gemini men over there in Asia are clowning just like this. It does not matter. Cheaters, liars, manipulators, selfish, controlling, then have the nerve to be jealous. That's it. I have nothing else to say. If you make them breakfast and the eggs are cold, by the time they get there, they're mad. Everything. You will get spoiled because of the guilt. They will buy you rings and flowers and clothes and da 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 da. But I don't want to spend over 10 minutes warning you to stay away from a Gemini man. No sex and nothing will ever be enough. It has nothing to do with your personality. And the more unattractive a woman is, the more they will go after her, because they feel like they can get away with murder. Like they could run over her and she won't care. And it is the case. They don't care about the person that's in front of them or what they have going on. They just care about more women, more sex, conquering the woman, and just getting the woman under their belt for sex. And they will never call you again once you sleep with them. So be smart, listen, and toast to that. No Gemini men.